Get into the rhythm. Girl, what rhythm? Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Jordan Peele woke us up Christmas morning with a trailer for his new upcoming movie, Us. And girl, what does it represent? We don't know. So we start off with the trailer with the family going out of town. And you notice that this, driving and going down this road with these leaves and trees and stuff kind of takes us back to Get Out. Is this connected? It's all connected. So this black family is going out of town. They're going on a trip on their favorite rocket ship going through the skies. Hopefully they make it alive. So we hear, I got 5 on it. And the son asks, whose name is Jason, asks, what does I got 5 on it mean? And the daughter says that it has something to do with drugs. And the daughter name, I'm thinking her name is, what was her name? I can't remember. I think her name is Zora. And also the dad's name is Dave. And Dave said, oh, it's not about drugs. It's not about drugs. And Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, aka Lupita, is playing, I think her name is Adeline, if I'm not mistaken. And she's trying to get her son into rhythm. But I'm like, girl, this ain't rhythm. Either the music that we're hearing isn't the same way it was played in the car, or they're playing some folks who ain't got no rhythm, which might tell us some other stuff about this family. Like, girl, is this a family that knows how to play spades? Or is this a family that brings potato salad to the cookout? So the family gets to their destination. And what I'm hearing, it sounds like that they're going back to the mother's original hometown. And I wonder what part of the country they're in. So they're on the beach and Jason walks off. And we see that Jason is walking up to this man or whatever, and he has a pair of golden scissors with him. And these scissors actually look like glasses almost. I wonder if they put it up to their face, would they be able to see something? Like, girl, I don't know. Jordan be doing all type of crazy shit. So Jason is very curious. We see this throughout the trailer. He's trying to figure out what is going on, and he's walking up. So Maxine Shaw, girl, I want to call her Maxine Shaw so bad. Lupita is looking around like, where's my son at? And she, finds him, and she tells him, like, if I thought you were lost. And Jason apparently was not lost. He was just going out and looking and exploring and stuff. But the mother tells him, like, stay with me, I'm gonna keep you safe. Girl, we're gonna find out that it ain't all true. So the family is inside the house, and Jason looks outside and he sees his other family outside. He automatically knows it's a family. And Dave, the dad, played by Winston Duke from Black Panther, looks out and says, it looks like it might be the neighbors or something. Let's look up. I'm like, are they back at their home? Or they're still out of town? Like, which one is it? Because, girl, ain't no folks that I don't know need to be walking up to my house like that. Girl, what's the tea? So Dave goes outside and he has a bet. He said, if y'all want to get crazy, ooh, girl, the potato salad jumped out. It probably got raisins in it. So when he said that, I was like kind of cringing a little bit. A lot of people talked about that online. Like, what's going on with Dave? Is he black? Is black okay? I think that Jordan might be playing on this a little bit. I honestly think that Dave is supposed to be one of these corny individuals who has cut off their blackness. Now, Jordan Peele did say that this movie is not about race, but we know, living in the world that we are in, that that's impossible. The fact that you have to say that a film is not about race automatically tells you that it's going to be about race, because you have to separate the shit, which tells you how important race plays in society. Yikes. So I think when Jordan says that it's not necessarily about race, I think he means that it's not the same as what we saw in Get Out. I think he's saying there's something different. I think he's saying that the demons that we're battling inside. So come to find out, these folks that they're battling are probably clones. Folks are calling them clones, all that, but what they're being called is tethered. So tethered, the definition of that seems like it's some type of tie. And these are not like clones, because clones don't have feelings and they don't have like memories and stuff. Well, some of them do, depending on what DCU film you are in. But these clones seem to be having the same type of like they know everything about them. So with that being said, because we also see throughout the trailer, girl, this 2-minute trailer had a lot in it. We saw ink blots. So we know psychologists used to use this back in the day and try to, use this as a way to see what a person is seeing. Like, what type of person are you? Because I can look at a cloud and I can see something that might be perceived as happy, where you can see something that might be demonic. So what does that mean? So all of these tethered folks are walking around with golden scissors. Like, we don't see like no one without it. Like, we don't see nobody else but the tether folks having it. So while Davis outside trying to scare the family or whatever, he has on a Howard University sweater. And I'm not sure if this is a play on like just saying that Howard University is HBCU, like saying something about Dave, Or is this speaking to how Dave is as a person? Is he one of the, the black folks that go to HBCU and feels like that he's made it and he's not black and da-da-da? Like, what type of person is Dave? Now, I can't see somebody who went to a HBCU and be anti-black, but I do know some folks who exhibit some of this type of shit and aren't aware about it. So Dave wasn't the only person that had on a sweater or a shirt that played some type of homage. Early in the trailer, we saw Jason had on a Jaws shirt, and we also saw that the younger girl, which I'm sure her name is Zora, she had on the shirt that had a bunny on it. And we also saw a lot of white bunnies later on in the trailer. We also see homegirl Miss Zora have on a Thriller shirt. Like, this is supposed to be, like, we're not sure what type of film this is. Like, is this some type of play on ourselves? Or is it like a monster type of situation? I don't think it's no monsters coming out to get us. I think because what we saw, in the title, is we are our own worst enemy. And what does that mean? Some folks were kind of pissed off on Twitter. It's like, Jordan probably trying to tell us that black folks can't get their life together, they can't get their shit together because black folks out here doing this crabs in a bucket mentality. I'm like, yikes, that's not what it is. I highly doubt that Jordan Peele is doing something like that. But folks were theorizing, and I was like, girl, some of y'all jumped out the window. So they realized that this family is not like a regular family. It's actually them. And girl, what do they want? What are they trying to, what does this family represent, and why do they have scissors? Like, are they copies of them, or they're inside of their own body trying to get out, and that's why they have the scissors? Are they trying to cut them off or something? Does it represent them trying to cut off their blackness? Like, what is it? Like, what? Like, girl, I can go into some of the theories. I get into like how much black folks usually like gold, and they got golden scissors to cut their own stuff off. That's why they walk around with golden scissors. To get back to your blackness, you need to use these golden scissors. Like, it needs to be bling bling. Like, what is it? I highly doubt that it is that, but I'm just having fun. So later on, we get our homegirl Lupita with her Maxine Shaw wig. She breaks into the facility and she sees a whole bunch of white rabbits. And I'm thinking to myself, a rabbit or a white rabbit represents a lot of stuff. And it also took me back to Alice in Wonderland. You remember the white rabbit was pressed for time. He's like, girl, we gotta get out of here, we got time. And he was just always like suspicious stuff. I don't think that's what it is. I think when I saw the white rabbits and all of them looked familiar, I think that it was a clone. I'm not sure if something is out here like cloning folks. We also got a lot of, like, Jordan does a lot of animal play in his movies. Like, he also did it with the deer and Get Out. And you remember when they were driving, they hit a deer. I wonder, did they hit a rabbit on their way there? Damn. Makes me think, because sometimes they don't put all that shit in the trailer. So it was a whole bunch of white rabbits. So what is this facility? And also you saw in the facility that there was a whole bunch of other folks that were not them. Like, honestly, I didn't see any more black folks in the damn like trailer at all. Even when they were behind the ambulance, you saw people fell out in the back of them. I guess they had some Red Lobster and had a waist trainer on. They were white. They were not black. So Lupita is breaking into this facility. What is this facility? What does it represent? Why are these white rabbits in the cage? Why are they looking like that? Are they the souls of the folks or something? Like, what is that? And who are these people? Like, what is going on? So Lupita gets into this classroom. Now that I think about it, when you go back to the cages where the white rabbits were in, it was desks in front of the cages. Like, it was desks in front of the cages. What is that? And when Lupita got into, facing her tether was looking at her like, girl, I got this little stuff that I cut out. I went to kindergarten class and we didn't cut some folks out. So she had two people. She had two folks, and I'm trying to see, does it represent her and her husband? Because when Lupita was getting her head hit up against that table, we saw her wedding ring. Girl, I know I'm doing a lot. So it's Lupita fighting with her relationship with her husband, her connection, and maybe that's something that she's trying to fight. That's something she's fighting internally, and that, her tether knows that, because her tether didn't even have any scissors at this point. And I'm like, like, is she realizing what's going on? There was a couple of more scenes that I was not sure if that was Lupita, younger version of herself, or that was her daughter. Maybe Lupita, whatever her name is in the film, dealt with some type of childhood trauma that makes, that came into fruition. Maybe she has to battle that to get out of it. Maybe, I don't know. Let's find out. So while Lupita's tether is showing her this cutout she did, you see that she's in a classroom, and in the back you see a drawing of a whole bunch of people holding hands, and she's in the classroom. So I'm like, what's going on? Are y'all drawing on We Are the World? Did Michael Jackson give y'all something on this? So there were a whole bunch of Easter eggs in this trailer, and even in 2 minutes, I'm excited about it. When I first watched it, I really was not excited, but once I slowed down and just like tried to like take in everything was going on, I was like, ooh, this is a lot, because I'm so used to like some type of thrillers and stuff not really challenging me and making me think that I get really bored really quick because I don't expect much. But when, like, seeing the type of person how, you know, Jordan did Get Out, like, what is he trying to tell us? Is this movie connected? Like, is it connected to Get Out? Because, I mean, he might be setting up his own universe. And honestly, y'all know my fan theory on Twitter, honey, that has been seen 20 million times, okay, is that maybe Jordan is telling us to get out the U.S. Maybe he's telling us to get out the United States, girl, because Get Out, us, get out of the U.S. I mean, girl, you would put of or the in a damn movie, but you really would put us too. But a whole bunch of theories. Now, if we look and pay attention to the ink blot towards the end of the trailer, you can see a bunny and some bunny ears. Like, what is that? What importance does the white rabbit play in this film? Like, what are you trying to tell us, Jordan? Are you telling us that we are clones of ourselves, and we're fighting off evil demons inside of ourselves? Or are we fighting our own blackness? Or the white bunnies, white women, and we are trying to get them to be conforming to whiteness. Girl, join me on another episode of Dragon Ball Z. Let me know what y'all thought about this trailer. Are you going to see it? Have you already got your tickets? And if you ain't got your tickets, child, buy me one so I can go for Christmas. I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye.